I came home from work yesterday. Just another Tuesday, you know? I dropped my bag on the floor and headed to my desk to check my mail. That's when I saw them. 2 plane tickets, just sitting there on top of my bills. They weren't mine. The tickets were to Hawaii, leaving next week. The name on them: my wife, Sarah, and someone I didn't recognize, Mark Thompson. My heart did a little skip, and not the good kind. What was going on? Was this some kind of surprise trip she was planning? But why with another man? My mind started racing, and not in a good way. I felt a knot forming in my stomach. I picked up the tickets, my hands shaking slightly. The details were all there: flight numbers, departure times, seat assignments. It all looked legit. I glanced around the room, hoping for some clue, some explanation. Nothing. Just the usual mess of papers and bills. I decided to check Sarah's email, hoping to find some answers there. I know snooping isn't great, but I was desperate. I logged in and started searching. Nothing about Hawaii. Nothing about Mark Thompson. It was like the trip didn't exist. I started to feel sick. Was she having an affair? The thought hit me like a punch to the gut. We've been married for 10 years, and I always thought we were happy. Were all those years a lie? I paced around the living room, trying to make sense of it all. I couldn't just sit and wait for Sarah to come home. I needed to know something, anything. I decided to call Mark Thompson. Easier said than done. After a few searches, I found a Mark Thompson who lived a couple of towns over and took a chance and called him. A woman answered and said Mark was her husband. I apologized and hung up, more confused than before. Sarah came home around 6, tired from her work. She smiled when she saw me, but I couldn't smile back. I held up the plane tickets. "What are these?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. Her face went pale. She didn't say anything for a moment, just stared at the tickets. Then she burst into tears. "It's my sister," she finally said. She was supposed to go to Hawaii with Mark, her boyfriend, but she got really sick and can't travel. She didn't want the tickets to go to waste, and she knows how much I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. Mark couldn't find anyone else to take her spot on such short notice, so she gave me the ticket and said I should use it to relax for a bit. "I was going to surprise you for your birthday, but the surprise is ruined now." I felt like an idiot. All that worry, all that suspicion, and it was just a kind gesture from her sister. I pulled Sarah into a hug, relief washing over me. "I'm so sorry," I said. "I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions." We ended up going to Hawaii together. It was an amazing trip, but I still wonder who the other Mark Thompson is, the one on the phone number I accidentally found. I never told Sarah about that. Some questions are best left unanswered, I guess. If you enjoyed this story, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos.